Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis's, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie Holman, and Brandy's not with us today. So it's just Trey and I. She has
just you and I, baby.
Yeah, she has a sick baby at home. So here we go. Just you and me.
Okay, I have so much I want to talk to you about. I really feel like I should go to school to be a lawyer because I am so involved in, well, really only the cases that make the news. Like the whole Erica Girardi thing really fascinates me. If you're watching Beverly Hills, it's like about to go down. You're keeping up or no?
No, I'm not watching. No, I just see things online, but I really don't. I mean, do I have it recorded? Yes. Have I watched one episode? Yes, episode 1.
That's not even the good one. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if you're not here with Beverly Hills like Stephanie, let me just give you a little rundown of what's happening right now. So basically on the show where we're at, and there's a new episode that airs tonight, which I think will go much further into what's happening. She has just left Tom, but the lawsuits haven't like all unfolded yet. That's where it's about to get good. And I think that's what she's about to find out. So she filed for divorce after this was like in some bonus clip that came out a few days ago. She dropped him off at work. She was like, love you. And he goes, thanks, gets out of the car. She goes home, files for divorce, has movers pack up the stuff that she's taking, goes to her new house, gets a call from him the next day.
What? That's weird.
I know. I've also thought it was weird, and I always thought it was weird that she had an office, but it was an apartment downtown that was like her pretty mess office.
Oh, I had no idea. I don't know anything like that. I never knew that.
She said that since the first season that she was on the show.
Did they show it a lot on the show?
She films there a lot because I think maybe the deal is she didn't want them to film at her house, so she had this instead. I don't know what the situation was. I always thought that was a little weird. But so she moved into her new house, and then he finds out they're getting divorced. She left a letter, I think, something like that. I'm not fully convinced that what I'm seeing on TV right now is not to protect Erica. I'll just say that. But
why? Why do you say that?
Because I don't know. I think that Bravo's always protected Erica.
That's interesting. Yeah,
you don't?
I don't know. I mean, again, I don't watch it. I mean, I think it makes sense for them to want to. I mean, they have to. Okay, if you're on a show like Housewives, they kind of have to make you. They have to make you likable. Yeah, sure. People have to like you. They're not going to make you, and they kind of have to. I think they may protect people to an extent because, again, you have to be likable.
Yes,
and then. You have to, there's storylines involved, and like things are not always as they seem on these shows. People don't get that. They're not always as they seem, people.
Well, it's almost week by week. It's really unfortunate, I think, for her. One, I would have never filmed this show knowing what she's going through. And she knew what she was about to go through. Because it's almost like the judge is going through week by week, watching this show, and then making decisions.
Oh, God.
Because this week, it was announced that the victims can collect money from Erica. This is after Erica goes on TV and said that she just bought herself a Range Rover because she has enough money because she's a best-selling author, and she was on Broadway, and she has shoe collaborations. The judge is like, all right, then you can pay them too. Well,
oh my God.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think this week it's going to all come crumbling down. She's kind of like, this is the end for me. And it was like, it was her birthday the other day, 50th birthday. What a sad birthday. I'm sure that was.
Because she has the same birthday as Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was thinking that when I saw her, I was like, wow, that's like 50 is a really big milestone birthday. And a lot of people, 50 is a hard birthday to have. And I was thinking, she probably did not think her 50th birthday was going to be like that. If she did not know anything, say that she was completely in the dark, I feel really sorry for her because your whole world comes crashing down because of the person you married and not because of things that you've done. So I do feel sorry for her if that is the case, but I don't know because I'm not her and I've not lived in her house. I'm sure eventually everyone will find out what it is.
I haven't really decided one side or the other whether I think she knew or not, because I think when you're married to someone that powerful, there's probably a lot they keep hidden. And I bet he just kind of pays your credit card bill every month and you don't ask questions about it because why would you? Because it gets paid.
Yeah. I mean, so for example, like Travis and I, and first of all, Travis is not at all shady. I would never worried about that a second. But like we don't share checking accounts. Like I have my own checking account. He has his own checking account. So I never know. I mean, I'm not part of his company whatsoever, but but he pays all the bills and I kind of know what we bring in each year. But
I think with the lifestyle they were living and the planes and the house is worth $18 million and the cars and all that stuff, maybe transferring $20 million to her was like, not like that big of a shock. It's not like, we're living in a $5 million house. Here's $20 million, It's like, it wasn't that unrealistic.
Yeah. I mean, it was, and maybe it was a loan. I don't know what it was. Was it a loan that he gave her?
So no, but that's how the courts are treating it.
Yeah.
Especially in the bankruptcy case, which also screws her because, this is weird. Now, and we kind of talked about this with Jen Shaw when she was wearing her Gucci tracksuits around town, which you shouldn't have been doing. Erica is out here, and maybe this is just her holding on to her one last, glimpse of her old life before it gets taken away from her. She was seen last week wearing a $200,000 Cartier ring to like the grocery store.
Well, if I didn't think I was going to have it very much longer, I would wear it too. Do you think they're going to take her jewelry?
So you know what? I learned this on Schitt's Creek. If whatever you're wearing, they can, when they come to your house, you cannot take. So you bet your ass, I would have every diamond on. I would have every 100%. Fur coat piled on top of each other.
100%. Yes.
It'd be Balenciaga boot on top of Balenciaga boot. Like, I would look ridiculous, but you will not take it.
Oh my, yeah. No, you're right. I think maybe it was at Schitt's Creek. I saw that too. Yeah, you can't. And also I don't think you're supposed to be able to take people's homestead. No, you know what? I think that's if they, I don't know. Is it if they file bankruptcy or I don't know.
Bankruptcy will protect you. Yeah.
From your home being taken. Yeah. Because we have we had a whole bunch of very suspicious doctors in Dallas, and they all continued to live in their mega mansions because they couldn't take their home.
Yep.
Now, when they sell their home, they could take it. But as long as they don't sell their home, they just keep living there, which is very strange, I think.
It is strange.
Yeah.
But, okay, so that's that situation. Another reality. Do you ever watch, Marrying Millions?
No, but let me tell you this. I know who that man is because people, if you remember season 3, we had the one that I got really, really, really drunk and I rode the lion. The lion, that was the his man's house. Yes. So wait
a second. Hold on. That's Deandra's friend.
Yes. So they threw Deandra. He threw Deandra and Jeremy's.
That's weird. Anniversary party.
The anniversary party. Yes. And it was his house. So that's how, as soon as he came, the Married to Millions thing, I was like, same guy. That's weird. But yeah, so I've been to his house before.
Well, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, so Marrying Millions is the show on, I don't know what network, I forgot. But it's basically about these millionaires marrying these not millionaires. And most of the time, it's like someone's like way older and someone's way younger. Not all the time, but in this situation, this guy, Bill, that lives in Dallas, he is 63 and his fiance is, maybe he's 62, and his fiance is 23. I don't think they're actually engaged. Everyone keeps saying they're engaged. I don't think they're actually engaged. Also, I've only ever seen her car outside his house when they're filming the show. But so we've set that's the show. Done it for 2 seasons. He's old, she's young, blah blah blah. Well, so this past week, there was an arrest made with Mr. Bill because by the Highland Park police, which, first of all, I think Highland Park Jail is probably fabulous. I think there's like Fiji water bottles and Hermes blankets, but I don't know. God.
Yes.
I've never been, never planned to go.
If you're going to
go
to jail,
whatever.
go to Highland Park Jail. Yes,
exactly.
I bet you it's very nice. Yeah.
So he was arrested on a sexual assault charge. And the accusation was that he gave alcohol and marijuana to a 17-year-old girl at his house. And she passed on the couch and she woke up to him touching her.
Digitally raping her.
Yeah, what does digitally raping her mean?
Using your fingers to penetrate.
Oh, I was like, digitally? What do you mean digitally?
Yeah.
So that's the accusation. So that's a big deal because he owns a bunch of property in Dallas. He owns the Virgin Hotel. He owns the W Hotel, all that stuff. So he can't be charged. She's not considered a minor because she's considered legal in Texas, but giving alcohol to a minor is not all peachy around here. But since then, and Stephanie talked about this earlier in the week, and I called this. I was like, either he's going to pay the girl off or he won't be able to pay people off quick enough and they'll just keep coming out. Well, sure enough, there was a video that came out 2 days later of a girl. I have the article right here. I did so much research before this. You'd be so proud of me. This girl was a college student who reached out to him about real estate. She was going to school for real estate and wanted to just talk to someone who was knowledgeable in the business. So she reached out to him and they went and had a drink, but he was ordering her quite a few drinks. And then he took her back to his apartment at the W, and that's where he got on top of her. And she was trying to push him off. Well, she started recording. Oh, and then that video came out.
This isn't the same. Oh, this is a different girl. I've seen that video. Okay, that's the video I saw.
Girl.
Yes.
So then that video came out. And so she is suing him on top of two girls that are 16 in Southern California. He had to appear in court yesterday. Let me just read this to you. So it says, this is the college student. Hold on, where's my other one? So prosecutors accuse Hutchinson of taking two 16-year-old girls on several trips this year to his vacation home in Laguna Beach and giving alcohol to one girl in April before raping the unconscious teen. He is accused of sexual battery of the second teen in May. Hutchinson is also charged in Texas with sexual assault tied to an allegation of groping a 17-year-old girl in his Dallas area home in May. He is the teen's legal guardian, court documents say. Okay, so let's go back to that. So it's the fact that he has two 16-year-old girls around is not that uncommon. We know that he has a 16-year-old daughter. So he also has like an 8-year-old and then a bunch of older kids.
When I see people online, like, why would these girls be hanging out at his house, and like blaming the girls,
that's their friend's
pisses
dad.
me off a little bit because I'm like, he has a 16-year-old daughter. My good friend, I'm not going to name her name, her daughter knows his daughter. And I mean, she said that she's shown up, her daughter's told her that he's answered the door before, like in a very, like a robe and just like nothing underneath. And I think he's kind of like a little perv. Yeah. A little creepy.
So that's why there's like younger kids around though. It's not like these girls are just like showing up.
Yeah. Because if you read the stuff, like anything online, then people are kind of, it bothers me when people blame the women. People are kind of blaming the girls. And I'm like, okay, seriously, he's a guy this is the fourth girl who said something. And
the fourth girl that's said something. I have a few friends that know him decently well. They've worked for him or at one of his hotels or whatever. And said, this is like not an uncommon thing. And they're shocked that it took this long for it to come out.
Yes.
And they were like, promise you there's going to be way more before there's less. And I was like, well, sure enough, here we go. So the girl, originally the 17-year-old, he has guardianship over. She's living there.
Oh, yes. I do. I have heard this as well. Yes.
In order because her parents moved somewhere else, but they wanted her to finish high school, knew Bill really well, his family friend, asked if she could live there her last year of high school. He said, of course. That's the girl that initially started this whole thing, which had him arrested.
And it's very strange because I heard that through people that know the situation very well, that he was buying this girl luxury vehicles, like all of this stuff, this girl that was living with him, who is not his daughter. And it was just, they were like, I always thought it was really, really weird that he would give her all these lavish items. It was, it's very inappropriate.
Yeah, it's very weird. And so to say he's grooming these girls, I think and that's what he was trying to do, but they kind of saw right through it. And, but he was, I mean, getting a 16-year-old drunk at your house is definitely a huge offense. And a 16-year-old girl, touching her, trying to make a pass at her is definitely a big issue.
Any girl that does not want to be touched.
Absolutely.
Or doing anything to.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Illegal.
And I think there's something, great about now we're at a place in society where you can say, hey, this guy did this, and you are believed. And it's not like, well, he has money, it's fine. We'll I think we're getting to a spot to where it's like, no, you will be held responsible for your actions. And, I want to point out one of our wonderful sponsors, BetterHelp. Stephanie, I know that you've loved them and talked to them, and they've been a wonderful partner of our podcast forever. Has reached out to us again, and we just want to keep driving BetterHelp home, because when you're in a situation like that, it is hard to talk to somebody, and it is hard to say something and admit that was you at times.
BetterHelp is great because you can see a therapist. It's more affordable than going to traditional therapy where you go into the office. What's great is you can do it from the comfort of your own home. So I know a lot of people are still worried about COVID, and they're, and getting out of the house that often. So BetterHelp's great because you can do it at your home. You can do it over the phone or via video chat. And to get matched with your therapist, you just do a survey, and then they match you with the perfect therapist to fit your needs. And if for some reason you meet your therapist and it really isn't a perfect match for you, then you can try another therapist until you find one that you really, really like.
If you want to start living a happier life today, as a listener, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/weekly-dose. Over 1 million people have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weekly-dose. I love BetterHelp because it's such, I think when you're in a situation like that, it's very important to be able to talk to somebody, especially when you're at such an impressionable age like these girls are. You need to have a trusted adult, which is not always the case, and it's not always people around you to be able to talk to you about that.
No, I completely agree. Yes. No, it's amazing. And I think right now a lot of people suffer in silence. So if you need help, seek help. And it's a great, great, great way to speak to somebody and have somebody be there for you. I love BetterHelp. So
I am this whole, I don't know, it's very interesting. He came out and said, all my colleagues and everyone around town that knows me knows that I am not capable of this. Well, I think that's a really hard case to fight whenever you're on TV as a 67-year-old man, married or engaged to a girl you met when she was 18. Let's not forget that part. He met her when she was 18 as a waitress or a host or something like that at a Mexican restaurant. I think she was a hostess at, was it a restaurant that he owned? Maybe. I think so. Yes, because I know which one it is. But he's showing a pattern of, 18, it's not necessarily pedophilia, but you have a pattern of liking younger girls. And so that's going to be really hard to fight. So my prediction is it's about to go down. Well, I feel sorry. You know who I feel sorry for are his daughters. Like, oh my gosh, his kids. Can you imagine? Well, because, these girls were probably friends of theirs that this is happening to. And, how humiliating. Yeah. And to know that your friends aren't safe in your home has got to be really upsetting. And I don't know. I do feel bad for the kids. So, but it's really sad and it's crazy. And now I feel really bad that I was ever at his house. On his lion. I know. I drive by that house all the time because it's on the way to take my kids to school, and it's not very far from where I live. So it'll be interesting to kind of watch it unfold, but it's really, it's sad. It's really, really sad. Well, just know that like every other case in the media right now, I am on this. Yes, Trey is on it. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that video was a different person. I saw the video So now we have 4 girls.
So up to 4 girls. It's so sad. I mean, it's so sad to me. So I do know at one point he like fled from Dallas to California, and I don't know where he is now.
He had to go to California for court.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, because those 2 16-year-olds filed in California because that's where it happened.
Oh, God.
So he was there yesterday. So when I was Googling him, I didn't even know that until I was reading it just now before we started this podcast. That there's 2 16-year-old girls as well. So it's coming out day by day.
Yeah, that's insane. It's so sad.
I would say he won't be back on Marrying Millions.
If he's smart, he wouldn't. I just feel like take care of your business. And then if you really want to be on reality TV, be on it after. But I would always kind of take care of, if it's something that serious, I wouldn't do it. I would take care of my business. Like take care of those things.
Oh yeah. There was another girl on Marrying Millions from Westlake. What was her name? She was Josh Hamilton's ex-wife.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who she, but I know I've seen a picture. Yeah.
What's her
name?
Keep
going.
I don't know. She, beautiful, 40-something, got a good chunk of change in her divorce. I know that their marriage was wildly toxic. I had a friend that lived right behind them in Vaquero and said that they would have these just like massive, awful fights, like clothes being thrown in the pool and all this stuff. And actually, he was arrested, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I think she decided not to go back on the show because of this. He was arrested for throwing a bar stool at his daughter and like breaking her leg or something weird like that.
What? At his daughter? That's insane.
So what is her name? Something Hamilton. I don't remember. She is engaged to her daughter, one of her daughter's friends, who's like, I think he was 19 whenever they joined the show.
What?
Like very young.
That's so strange to me. It's just so strange to me. No, I mean, I am 41 and I don't have anything in common with a 19. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, there's no way. But I don't know. I mean, I guess if everybody's an adult and it's, 19 and 16, I guess you're an adult at that point. I guess you can make your own decision. But if my 19-year-old son was dating a 40-something, I'd be like, son, we need to talk. That would drive me crazy. It would drive me crazy. Wow. It's just so sad. So Trey, what do you have going on this week?
This week, I feel like is my 1 week to like not travel. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Because I feel like I'm somewhere everywhere for the next 6 weeks. I've been doing this radio frequency body contouring and I did my 6th session. And let me tell you, I look so hot.
Oh my God. You're so humble.
I'm like 4 weeks away. I have a trip to Hawaii for a wedding for my friend Courtney. And then right after, I literally have maybe 8 hours in between when I get on a flight to go to Mexico for a friend's 30th birthday. And you bet your ass I'm going to fit a session in there to get my body sculpted again.
During your 8 hours, you're going to go
absolutely. So, so I'm now doubling up. If you haven't looked up radio frequency body contouring, it's not very expensive and it works. I was eating chicken ice on the bed the other day when I was getting my fat lasered off. It's great. Love it. I think also, diet and exercise add into it. And I will say, now that I'm doing twice a week, I mean, obviously when I don't 1 week, I'm still doing this, but doing it twice a week, I'm very conscious of what I eat because I'm like, I am not going to spend all this money and then mess it up with some French fries. So this is good for me.
That's really good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you.
So much. I go on Mondays and Thursdays.
Well, I am here till Saturday. And
then you're gone forever.
For 3 weeks. We go to Oregon for 10 days. And then from there we go to Montana because we're building a home in Whitefish. And our plans are almost done. The guy that owns the mountain is a little picky, so we're having to push. I hate that we have to put all of our architectural plans through this one man that owns a mountain.
But let me tell you this. If you own a mountain, you'd be just as picky.
That's true. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if he has great taste, so that's my only concern is I don't want to have to build an ugly home because of his taste level. So we have to push everything through him. But
he's not like a mountain man. He's like a billionaire. So
he is.
Hopefully he has good
owns
taste.
He owns some, I forget what he owns, but some team or something. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so he's not he is a mountain man. He's going to be great. So anyways, I'm doing that. And then, that's it. Just kind of, I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm excited. So I'm gonna shave. I've not shaved in a few days. I will tell you, I went and got a pedicure with Trey yesterday. Well, I had laser hair removal, so I don't feel like I have to shave as often because my hair is lighter, grows in much lighter. But I was kind of feeling bad for the man down there on my legs because I really have not shaved in a while.
Wait, are you like lasered like everywhere?
Pretty much.
Does that hurt?
No, if you go to if there's certain lasers that don't hurt. So go to one that's like newer. The newer lasers don't hurt. The older lasers, God help you.
How much was that? Like just like shoulders down. How much did you say that cost? I don't know because I just paid. I don't know. Thousands probably. I mean, 10,000 or less? No. Less. I would say maybe 3. Really? Yeah. That's way less than I thought. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Carry on. I don't think it was anything horrible. From what I remember. But yeah. So, anyways, but I do need to shave because I was noticing yesterday. I was getting my pedicure. I was like, oh Lord Jesus, this poor man. God only knows. He probably feels like he is, doing a Chihuahua's legs right now. But I know another sponsor that we've talked about that we love. And I don't know if you guys have tried the Billy razor. If not, you must. It is amazing. I always forget to buy razors at the grocery store. Like I'll go get my groceries and my food and I always forget razors. So what I love about it is it comes straight to your door. So you sign up for it and then it comes to you, so you don't have to worry about going to the store and paying extra because there is this thing called pink tax that for some reason girls have to pay for their razors that boys don't have to pay, which seems very unfair to me. The My Billy starter kit is just $9, so it's very affordable to get the award-winning razor, 2 refill blades, and the cult favorite magnetic holder, which I love. Billy razors have won a Lure Best of Beauty winner and on Nylon's beauty hit list for a reason. If you would like to try Billy, go to mybilly.com/weeklydose to get the best shave of your life. Again, it's just $9 to get your starter kit plus free shipping always. Go to mybilly.com/weeklydose, and that is spelled BILLIE.com/weeklydose. The best razor ever. Well, you're traveling the next few weeks, and I saw the other day that one of Travis Holman's closest friends went to space. Oh, yes. And he'll be traveling for a while. Yes. So we are not like we've met him a few times. Like we don't talk to him on the phone, but we've gone to Necker Island with Sir Richard Branson. So he went to space. Travis called me and had me watch the live footage. I really didn't care to watch the live footage. I'm going to be honest, but I watched it just so I could say I did. And he had me have the kids watch it, even though like I said, it wasn't that entertaining. You know what? There was this cute little tearful moment where he was up in space and he was, I think, a little emotional and crying. And he was like, I remember as a kid thinking I'm going to go to space one day and I just did it. Aw, that's so sweet. It was cute. It was cute. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did watch I did not watch it for very long, but I did watch the little takeoff. We discussed this the other day. You're gone 2 weeks in Oregon. That's a long ass time. It really is. And and I'm not staying in a hotel. I'm staying with my mother-in-law, which is fine. Which is double long. That is a long time to stay with in-laws. I mean, no matter if you love them, hate them, it is a long time to stay in somebody else's house, in someone else's space. Listen, when I'm in a hotel for more than 5 days, I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it drives me. I like to have my own space. I really need. I have to get away. I would love it if we could get a hotel halfway in the middle for 4 days just to breathe. But I'm not a big fan of not having my own personal space. I agree. And I was telling Stephanie the other day, the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing that I'm latching onto her habits. Like I was in Vegas a few weeks ago and we were at a club. And we didn't have a table. And I was like, I am not staying here without a table, which is a very Stephanie Holman statement. And I used to be like, that's ridiculous. Now I totally get it. Yeah. If I can't sit down, I do not want to be there. I've canceled dinner plans probably 3 or 4 times the last 2 weeks because you know what? I just want to stay home. I didn't really want to go. Yeah. That's a very Stephanie Holman thing to do. You don't want to get ready. I'm like, getting ready. It wasn't even that. It was just, I didn't care to exert the energy to go hang out with people that I wasn't really that interested in hanging out with. I was like, no, pass. I planned a few vacations in the next few weeks. They're no more than 4 days. I have latched on to some of your habits and they're, you know what? They're serving me well though. I understand. I understand.
the pain of not having a seat. Well, here's the deal. When you're a girl, you wear uncomfortable shoes when you go out normally. And I'm not going to stand around in my high heels that I already don't like to wear because they're so uncomfortable. You have to realize I go from Lululemon 95% of my time to wearing high heels. So
it goes 0 to 100. There's no like 50%. It's so like
my feet are not ready. My feet are not ready for it. So they start stressing out. And yes, I have to sit down because I am not like, I mean, I really only wear heels if we go out or if I'm filming. And when I'm filming, I put them on for the cameras and then I take them off as soon as we're done. And that is it.
Watch scenes on the show. If you see flats protruding out of her purse, that's because she's about to put them back on.
Yep. I'm very lazy. I am very, very, very lazy. So
that is true.
That is my way in life.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful time on your 2-week extended Oregon stay.
Thank you. It's gonna be fun. You know, I am excited for Whitefish though, because we do need to get this house figured out. So I'm ready to go to Whitefish. I'm actually really excited about that one.
Yes, so that'll be fun. So I hope Brandy's feeling better next week. I know she's been traveling a lot, and I'm sure that does not help with being sick. And then you got 4 kids, and it's a lot going on. I don't know what I would do if I had 4 children. I mean, to all of you mothers that have 4 kids, God bless you. You are heroes. I cannot imagine. I'm just trying to keep myself alive.
Me too. I mean, my kids are very self-sufficient, thank God. But it's a lot. Well, Trey, I love you. Next time I talk to you, we will be doing this from Oregon. I'll be ready for the break. I'll be like, yes, I'm going to do a 5-hour podcast.
We all have a great week. You can follow me on Instagram at Trey Stewart.
And me at Steph Holman on Instagram. Have a good one.